What if we could have the best of both worlds? We have the aesthetics of a 1960 inspired transistor radio with the wireless technology of a Bluetooth speaker of today. Well, that is now the case because we have it right here. We're looking at it. It's from Muzen. It's the OTR Metal. This is a portable Bluetooth speaker that takes inspiration from the 1960 transistor radios of yesteryear, and it combines it with the Bluetooth technology of today to give you this portable Bluetooth speaker that has not one but two carrying cases. Hi folks, it's Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from handyandymedia.com, and if this is the first time you've ever been here, this is the channel of all tech, DIY, and how-to content. And today we're going to be taking a look at this speaker and doing a deep dive to see if it's something worth getting. So without further ado, folks, you know how we do it over here at Handy Andy Media. Get your popcorn ready, folks, and cue the intro. So let's begin with the design of the OTR Metal. Now, the entire body of this is constructed from a single piece of alloy. The OTR in the name actually stands for On the Road, and it's part of their On the Road series, and it comes in a variety of different colors. Now, everything from the body, the paint job, and the design elements resemble antique cars and radios from the 1960s. The speaker itself is incredibly small, can fit in just one hand, and weighs just under a pound. Now on the front, you're going to get three dials. The largest dial is for tuning FM radio stations. That's right, folks. This has a built-in FM player. Then you can actually dial. Remember this? If you ever did this back in the day, you can dial for a radio station, and I'll show you that in just a bit. On the bottom of that, you're going to find two other dials. One is for volume, and the other one is to switch between modes. Of course, you have Bluetooth, you have FM radio, but you also have an aux mode. And I'm really confused. This day and age, everybody keeps giving you auxiliary ports. Like, who really needs an auxiliary port in this day and age, especially for a speaker this small? However, that is a feature that you have in case you have an iPod from, 2012 or something. Now let's talk a little bit about what you get when you purchase the Muzen OTR Metal. It comes in this beautiful box here. It almost looks like a old school luggage. And when you open it up, it has a variety of different types of accessories. You'll notice that the speaker itself sits in this kind of faux leather case. Now this is a removable. Some models have it, some don't. But what I like about it is that it makes it super easy to carry in one hand. But like I mentioned, it is removable, so if you don't want the leather case, you can take it off to see the aesthetic glory of the speaker when it doesn't have it on. There is also this plastic cover that you can put on top if you really want to protect it, and it includes stickers and a variety of different things where you can personalize this luggage case, just like how people used to do back in the day. So now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the sound quality. And I mentioned it has FM radio, so I would be remiss if I didn't test it out. One thing you'll notice is that the FM signal comes really loud, and that's because there's a lot of amplification in that signal. Now you'll notice I don't even have the antenna on, but I'm still going to be able to get radio stations. And when you do, there's this LED light on the bottom left that will light up when it finds a station. So I'll just go ahead and turn the volume up a little bit and then just scroll through. Now let's crank it up. Pretty loud for a speaker this small. There's just something about going through FM signals and finding a radio station. You know, it's very, very rewarding. But you can see it's very, very loud. So really, who is this speaker for? You know, if you're the type that can really appreciate the 1960s design elements, maybe you lived in that era. Maybe your folks had one of these. You had one in your living room and you want to relive that again, but with Bluetooth connectivity, this is definitely for you. Now it's super small and mini, so this is really catered to somebody who wants to take it with them. Of course, you got not one, but two cases, so you can make sure that it's protected wherever you go. Otherwise, you could just leave this in your living room and it will fill that entire room with sound. Has 10 hours of battery life, takes about 2 to 3 hours for a full recharge. Of course, if you do keep this in the home, you could just have it directly charging all the time, so you never have to recharge it and listen to your music all the time. The one con that I have, I'm a really big fan of this design. I think this speaker looks fantastic. The only problem is it is still freaking small. I wish it was like a larger size, like an old school size transistor radio, because could you imagine having this in your living room? I think it would just look like badass. So Muzen, please, I know this is called like the mini version, but come on, make us a mega version of this. I'm sure it will be a hit. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Muzen OTR Metal. It's a very retro-inspired Bluetooth speaker that's portable. You can take it anywhere you want, but I wish it was a little bit bigger, and I also wish it had AM signals as well, because your boy here is always on talk radio, and that's on the AM dial. Once again, my name is Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from Handy Andy Media. You can find more information on my website right above me, handyandymedia.com. Once again, if you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel. Of course, leave your comments below, because your boy here will answer every single one. Maybe not like right away, but in a day or two, I will find it and I'll get back to you. Andy Baryer, Handy Andy, signing out. See you again next time, folks. Bye for now.